In this second video for Unit 3, Learning Set 2, we are going to talk about the monthly payment formula. So sometimes you don't have access to a table that has things already worked out for you. And also percentage rates based on different loans can change over time. So looking at the variables in this formula, you will notice that a lot of them are the same. They still have the P for principal, they still have the R for rate, and they still have T for the number of years. However, what's different on this one is that they use M to represent what your monthly payment is going to be. So Mark bought a new car. The total amount he needs to borrow is $28,716. So that is going to be our principal. He plans on taking out a 4-year loan, which is our time, at an APR of 5.12%, which is our rate. What is the monthly payment? So I list out my variables, P, R, and T. I write down my formula, and then I fill in my formula. And as you can see, the formulas are getting bigger, and they look bigger. And we have a final answer of $662.87. Now, you can use a graphing calculator like the TI-84. If you choose to use that graphing calculator, make sure that you put an extra set of parentheses on the top and on the bottom, so that way it forces it to solve the top completely and the bottom completely before it divides the two. Another way that I strongly encourage is using Desmos. And as you see here on this Desmos that I already have set up, is by using Desmos, I can very easily see that my formula is put in exactly like it is written up here. Everything matches. My exponents are in the right place. My 1 is not in the exponent. It's on the bottom. The other thing you can do is when you're doing your work for me, if you use Desmos to put your formula in to get your answer, you can take a screenshot of this box right here, number 1, and put that in your practice problem. And that will show me that you know how to fill in the formula and solve for what this monthly payment is going to be. So let's look at another example. So let's find the monthly payment for $1,000, which is the principal, for a 1-year loan, which is the time, with an APR of 7.5%. That is our rate. So our variables are P is 1,000, R is 0.075, and T is equal to 1. Once again, because we're looking for a monthly payment, we're going to use the monthly payment formula, plug it in, and we get an answer of 86.7574. Remember, you need to round it to the second decimal position because we were talking about money. So because there's a 7 after the 5, that means our monthly amount rounds up to $86.76. And once again, I use Desmos for this, and you can see very easily that it matches my equation up here. And it makes it quite easy to double check to make sure that I have things done correctly.